small. But more than any treasure, oh yeah, we love you most of all. Yes we do, Thank you for being you.
Good afternoon, you all. This is a great pleasure to be here for the gift funding that does take place every year. My name is Elizabeth Bliss, and I'm here with our co-host, Gordon Douglas. Hi, Gordon. How are you today?
Liz. Oh, isn't this fun?
Oh, this is such
Isn't
a
this
pleasure.
terrific? Yeah, by the way, have you looked around this place? This place is amazing. I'm sorry. We are in the Presidential Suite, which is high above the clubhouse. Now, did you know that Zeke doesn't open this Presidential Suite just for
That's
anything?
what I heard.
Why do you suppose he allowed us to come in here today?
Well, because of the event of being able to thank our staff, our employees that have done so much to keep us safe, happy, and involved.
Absolutely. This is a special event.
It
We are
is.
celebrating the most fantastic employees anybody could have. They take good care of us, don't they?
They do, but I'd also like to acknowledge Julia Csongor. In
Oh, okay.
2014, one of our residents initiated the gift funding program. Julianna's first committee of four has grown over the years, and her generous idea has turned into one of the most rewarding projects of SRC. Our residents are so appreciative and generous with their donations.
Well, yes, and you know the campaign committee that has resulted, they do an enormously great job. For example, early in the year, you see these beautiful posters attracting people to and suggesting that they give money towards the gift. At any time of the year, however, all one of our residents needs to do is to take their gift up to the front desk, and there's a great box right. Have you seen that box?
They made it so easy for us to contribute and also to remind us that once again, we're here because of the staff
Yes.
that really
Yes.
goes the extra mile.
With that, I think we should introduce who some of the important players are here.
Definitely, because you know what? I'm just a resident, and there are some people here
Yes.
that have done an awful lot.
Yeah, well, right up the top of that pile, of course, is Zeke, right?
And cheers to him.
And cheers to him. And then right below him, and equally as important to us, is Kate.
She represents us all. She represents the community.
Yes, and the one who really has helped us the most, because she's chair of the gift fund committee, is April, right?
Oh, and what a great committee she has.
It's a great committee, and we're honored to have been asked to be hosts for today's big program.
Good afternoon. This is Zeke Griffin, the Executive Director here at SRC. I wanted to make a few comments to our residents and to our staff on our gift fund ceremony. On behalf of my co-workers at SRC and at Creekview, I want to express how appreciative we are of the generous gift that you've provided to us in recognition of the work that our staff have invested into our community over the last year. It really is a pleasure to serve you, our residents, whether you're here at SRC in the residential living experience, or you're at the health center, whether it's temporarily or permanently at Creekview. We work very hard, and when you give a gift like this, it really just shows us how much you appreciate our working relationship. I thank you for being generous. I know this has been a difficult year, but we've been able to get through this year together. So with that, we appreciate the gift. Have a happy holidays from SRC and Creekview, and take care. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the 2021 Employee Appreciation Program. My name is Kate Kelly, and I'm the chair of the Resident Council. On behalf of the Resident Council, we thank our exceptional Gift Fund Committee. They've worked so hard on the three aspects of the fund: the campaign, the banking, and today's program. Gift Fund Committee members, your dedication to your work is not only appreciated, it's admired for its ingenuity, its flexibility during COVID times, and its unflagging focus on its purpose. Today, we recognize and celebrate the contributions of the staff members of our community, a big part of our Stonebridge Creek family. As chair of the Resident Council, I speak on behalf of all residents. And today, I'd like to say the things I know residents would like to say to you themselves. Stonebridge Creek is a place where residents and staff from different backgrounds, ethnicities, religions, and circumstances come together to work toward a common goal, living and working in community. And this commitment toward that common goal goes on every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Today, we give you a tangible sign that we value your contribution to that mutual objective and your dedication to our community, that we recognize your importance in how we live our lives here. We also appreciate our directors and managers' efforts. I've been able to see firsthand how those directors and managers support you, our staff, from work issues to creative perks, to your future plans. They make an investment in your growth. It takes all of us to create this sense of community. Working toward a collective goal, we've become closer and have developed some lasting bonds. Today, the residents are showing you that we are investing in you and your future. We hope you see that the checks you're about to receive are a concrete expression of our appreciation for your service to the community we all call home. On behalf of the Resident Council, we wish you happy holidays.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, on behalf of the Stonebridge Creek community, the Stonebridge Creek Employee Appreciation Gift Fund will distribute approximately 360 checks to our deserving employees at Stonebridge Creek and Creekview. We do it with enthusiasm and pleasure. We so appreciate our employees for all their hard work, loyalty, and dedication during the past year. Being treasurer for the 2021 Employee Appreciation Gift Fund has been my honor. Not only is it the most worthwhile cause, but it allowed me to work with a very talented and capable team. It has been a challenging year for everyone, management, employees, and residents alike. Yet, the following employees deserve all the credit for this year's successful, operational, and remarkable campaign achievements. In alphabetical order, they are Nancy Arnold, Nancy Evans, Wayne Hamer, Russ Johnson, Cindy Mathis, Sylvia Phillips, Catherine Sanders, and John Lynn Weed. I also include our resident artist, Linda McFarlane, and Noelle Michelson, journalist editor. Thank you all for your individual talents, skills, and fellowship in support of this Appreciation Gift Fund and its goals. We have also been fortunate to have the talents of Ron Hare's technology skills for his 1-hour employee appreciation video honoring our resolute employees, and Ken Sweezey for his photographic skills and successful corralling of the Gift Fund Committee members. The Gift Fund Committee works all year round, planning, executing, and banking in anticipation of another successful year. We are a committee that makes and acts on our decisions on behalf of the Resident Council. During this year, we have received continuous support from the Chair of the Resident Council, Kate Kelly, whose advice and support has been immeasurable. We also thank Christine Smith and administration for her many talents and support of the Gift Fund publications throughout the year and for hosting this webinar. Thank you once again for the generosity of those residents who contributed to the Employee Appreciation Gift Fund during the 2021 campaign. Our Stonebridge Creek and Creekview employees truly deserve our appreciation. And to our employees at Stonebridge Creek and Creekview, we thank you most sincerely for everything you do to support and care for all residents and patients. Keep well and know that you are all appreciated. Thank you so much.
We're looking at these beautiful slides that we've been given by our 10 departments. Do you realize there are at least 10 departments that take care of us here?
Yes, but with 800 people, of course we have to have different departments.
Well, we do. We've got accounting, for example.
Well, they're very important.
Those people in accounting are nothing but number crunchers.
Oh, come on, Gordon. They need to understand the basic business, which is very complex. They use advanced counting software and operate the machine that prepares our bills. I couldn't use those machines. Of course, then they have to fold them and put them into envelopes and then seal the envelopes. It's much more complicated than just crunching numbers.
But we can't live without administration either.
You're so right. I mean, we go to administration for just about everything that we need. Not only from rights to questions to extra beds when we have guests.
I know. I have to walk up there every once in a while just to get a package.
Okay, not only packages and mail, but the very important one is that they publish the standard for Stonebridge Creek. But then on top of that, how about the shuttle service?
And of course, there's Creekview. Now, I have to tell you, Liz, I have never been to Creekview.
Well, I know you're not running to go there, but when the time comes, I have to tell you that I'm signing up because I think it's a very classy joint. The staff is so well qualified.
Well, I'm sure they are, Liz. Basically, that whole facility is a complete image of the independent living section of Stonebridge Creek. They have to repeat everything that we do here.
Yes, but it's geared for the residents that are there, like special diets, special facility, special fitness classes. The courtyard is beautiful so that the residents that are living there can have their families, a fireplace. It's a very classy place. One of the things that I think is really great is the rollout bocce court.
Really?
I've been playing bocce ball here, and I like it very much, but I also understand that the residents at Creekview are able to do the same thing in a very gentle way.
So you can actually roll out a bocce ball court?
Yes, I think we should go and check it out.
I think we need to check it out.
Take a tour. I think you will be very surprised of how welcoming they are, how lovely the place is. It's not like any other place. It's kind of like the Ritz, assisted living, memory care, and so much more. The staff is so qualified. But above all, it's really geared to assist the people that are there with special ways of making them feel special and well taken care of.
I think everybody should go over there, and I certainly will be going there now that things are beginning to open up more. Well, the department I can't live without, frankly, is food and beverage. Liz, I have really enjoyed the food that we get here, but it takes an enormous amount of preparation, an enormous amount of work just to put that food out there.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, they're there for us. Front of the house, back of the house.
Well, we don't get to see the back of the house unless you take the tour of the kitchen, which is fabulous.
Impressive.
It is very impressive.
I can hardly wait to bring friends once again to take them into the many different restaurants. Look how lucky we are. We have the pavilion, we have the grill, we have Los Olivos, and we even have little picnic areas. Gordon, have you been going to the continental breakfast?
You know, that's one of my favorite activities in the day. I just love to go up there and sit in that lobby area with all these characters. We get men and women together, and we start the day with a chuckle. It's just really a fun table to be at.
Well, you know, once again, food and beverage really comes through with different ways of making sure that not only we're eating, but we're also socializing. And how about the barbecues? I mean, they're pretty amazing.
I would agree with that. And they do all of this, even with this COVID virus thing. Can you imagine trying to work around all this COVID virus and the adjustments?
You know, that our menus are changing, seasonal menus, as well as for the different holidays that we have. I think they do an amazing job. So what a great department. So let's celebrate to good food, good desserts, and always a staff that is there to assist us and help us with a smile.
Just yesterday, as a matter of fact, I had this really wonderful, nice person come in and clean my entire department.
You are talking about EVS.
Oh, of course I'm
I
talking
could
about
not live without EVS, and I don't think the residents could. Who wants to pull out a broom? Maybe Halloween to ride it around here, but...
I thought that sign that I saw on your door when I walked by your apartment said that your broom runs on wine.
Oh, wine, coffee, vodka. You know, I think that's one thing. We do have fun around here. But it's not just our apartments. It's also the outdoors and the common area that they keep clean, impeccable. And also, how about all the trash? We all accumulate so much trash, and they're always there picking it up, making sure that it's in the right container.
Well, yes, but they also work inside. I have walked down the hall and I have seen blue bags at almost every door.
I love using the laundry department in EVS. My laundry comes back clean, well folded, smelling great. But I also want to remind you, how about all the chairs that they move for all the many events that we have? Chairs, furniture, that's thanks to EVS.
You know, marketing as a department is terrific. They show you how this could be your home.
What a wonderful department, and how very professional. They have not only the brochures, but have you seen the mini Stonebridge Creek that is displayed, that is so well done to scale, that really showcases every part of our community?
You mean the architect's model that's in the office?
That model is beyond. My
terrific.
brother was an architect, and if he were here today, he would be so impressed.
You're right. The minute you come in and meet a marketing person, they show you how this can be your home. I had a little problem in my apartment, and I put in a work order, and immediately plant ops is right there on the mark to fix whatever needs to be done. I'm sure you've experienced the same thing.
Well, I have to tell you, I do have friends that are very handy with a hammer and a screwdriver, but not me. And when I need something done, who do I call? Plant ops, and they're there, whether it's the filter or whether it's the appliance that needs a little help or something big. So
I agree.
plant ops is always there. But above all, they're always there with a smile.
But they do a lot of things for us. And for example, the landscaping. I'm just so impressed with the landscaping that I see people out there replacing plants that I would never replace at my home, but they're out there constantly putting in fresh material to keep everything looking great.
It's an elegant place, but how about all the repairs that they are doing constantly inside our apartments or villas, and as well as throughout the community? Improvements, that is part of their department, and they always are working.
You know, you could just go on for at least an hour talking about all the things that Plant Ops does for us. I mean, they truly do a great job. Well, I really like that department because they assess my brain.
Gordon, it's not just about you, but it's all about what they do for all of us. I mean, they have to keep track of the doctors that we all have, the insurances that we all have, and...
Well, the main thing I remember, they did an absolutely fantastic job on our vaccinations. In making a contract with CVS, they came out here, it was so efficient.
Very efficient. And also, how about the lectures with experts from many hospitals?
And although I haven't had to use the service, I understand that if you need to have your blood pressure taken or need a Band-Aid or something like that, that they're always there for us.
Always there. Always very helpful, and with good information and good service.
Well, as long as we're here, we know we're safe. Because
Safe
we've got a tremendous safety department here. I have to tell you, I really enjoy those young people coming through the kiosk. They are so polite, so pleasant, welcoming. It's just terrific.
And knowledgeable. And they're here 24 hours a day.
I
for
know.
any need, for any situation, big or small. You know they can count on them. They're well trained, they're friendly, they're kind.
Yeah.
And when I forget to push my little button, I get a phone call from them to make sure that I'm alive and well.
Yes.
And so even when I'm out of town, I think they're great. And
I do
I
too.
want to keep them here because they keep us safe. I've been having such a great time. 365 days out of the year, there's something to do.
Well, that's certainly true. It's hard to keep up. The calendar for this place, activities, is full. There's something every day.
Life Enrichment is an amazing committee because it keeps us all so involved. I love the excursions. I mean, we just did the Golden Gate Bridge the other day and it was amazing.
Did you make it all the way across?
All the way across.
Oh.
And so did many people.
That's a beautiful walk, isn't it?
Yes, but how about all the other classes that we have here and events? Have you gone to any?
Well, yes, I have, as a matter of fact. I'm up in the Yosemite building.
The Yosemite building has so many classes and they're fun, but I've noticed that I've gotten a lot stronger with those exercise classes.
Well, I would hope you would, because that's what they're designed for. And they're not only that, but they're designed for people our age.
Yes, and the gym and the pool. I mean, indoor pool, outdoor pool, pretty amazing. We're very lucky.
Well, I like the hot tub. I could soak in that hot tub for an hour at least.
And I bet that the people that go to the craft shows and the fairs, they work so hard to put these wonderful events for us. I bet you they do go to the hot tub afterwards and relax.
I'm sure they do. That craft fair was phenomenal.
Yes, and how about the dances? I love being able to dress up or just go listen to the music. Whether I dance or don't dance, I'm there. It's a great way of socializing with our residents and getting to know more people.
Well, it's not just the dances. There's lots of great events that we can go to.
I love the lectures, whether it's on Zoom or live, and the movies now that once again we're able to enjoy. I mean, what a great place we live in with so many wonderful events that are always different and very seldom they duplicate. I love the last one that I went. That was so much fun. That was actually driven by the residents, but you know what? Life Enrichment was there to support us.
Well, it's been nice to reminisce about all of this, Liz. However, we want to end this program with a flurry.
With a thanks, indeed.
Absolutely. And we have this marvelous choir at Stonebridge Creek, and we have a marvelous lyricist right here living at Stonebridge Creek by the name of Marianne Silver. Did you know that?
I do know her, and I have great respect for her.
She writes a fabulous lyrics, and she's done a great job for a very special tune today that I think everyone will recognize. Thanks to our new choir director, Janet Holmes, we now have a beautiful presentation for you of choir singing a very special thank you song.
And I hope that people at home will sing along with us because we do want to involve our residents in this event.
All that we can say with the work that you have done, keeping us all safe, helping everyone, taking risks for us, doing extra work. All that we can give you is a little dollar per. Oh, thank you all, we are very blessed. Through tough times you came to work, you really are the best. Thank you all, we are very blessed. You have kept us safe and sound, you really are the best. All your jobs were changed, each one of you did more. Taking every job, working every chore. Days for you were long, extra work was done. All of you protected us and helped us everyone. Oh, thank you all, we are very blessed. Through tough times you came to work, you really are the best. Thank you all, we are very blessed. You have kept us safe and sound, you really are the best. Words could never measure.
A gift would be too small.
But more than any treasure, we love you most of
Thank you very much for joining us. Hasn't this been a fabulous celebration of our great employees? Please, let's support them again next year in the same way.